I want to say Dana Stevenson is already on board.
It's entirely feasible.
I want to say...
There she is. Hi, Dana. Melanie's on board. Jason's here. Vicky's here. Elizabeth is here. Susan is here. Peter's here. We have... Oh, Sarah is on board. Hello, Sarah.
Rifles?
I don't know, Sarah.
Waffles?
She's new.
I know she is new.
Hello, Sarah. We're happy to have you with us today. Dana, and there's Dana. She's laughing at us. All right, my friends, my family, and all points in between. It is 8 o'clock. It is Monday. And if it's Monday at 8 o'clock, then it is Mighty Monkeys Nerd World News. And I am your host. My name is Tanya Metris. With me, as always,
Dan Carmen.
Thank you. Very nice. Well played.
Yeah, isn't it?
Well played.
No, Dana, it's not a surprise that you're on board, but the message came through my phone that says Dana Stevenson likes your video.
Oh, nice. So you were not being sentient. Or not, excuse me, you are not being...
I am very sentient.
Yes, you're very sentient. You are not being psychic. Sorry.
I know, I'm psycho at times.
No, you are not. You are nothing compared to the people that I have in my life.
Okay.
Seriously. You're quite normal compared to a lot of people.
That's okay.
I'm sorry if that's an insult. But let's dive right into it because you people heard about guest announcement. You want to hear about the guest announcement. And the guest announcement is third in the item of three things on
you put it on there? Was it another code heliotrope?
Nope. It was just a plain, flat out, good old fashioned, an addition to guest announcement season.
Oh, March has been guest announcement season.
It has been. It's March Madness. And we are mad.
I know, Grogu. Oops, hold on.
You have a Grogu on your boobie.
Yeah, well, it's above it, but
it's above your boobie. Okay.
Yes, Grogu's coming to FC3.
Yes, all 47 of Tanya's Grogus will be making an appearance at Flower City Comic-Con.
Only 47? I have 30 of the little mini figures.
Okay, 73.
That's more like it.
Moving on. Release window changes and executive shakeup at Marvel Studios. Longtime MCU executive Victoria Alonso has exited the studio. Alonso, who was promoted to president of physical and post-production visual effects and animation in 2021, oversaw all of Marvel's post-production, including its visual effects work, which has come under recent repeated and vocal criticism by visual effects professionals. Alonso has been a key figure in the studio since 2006. She was a co-producer on Iron Man and Iron Man 2, Thor, Captain America, the First Avenger. She helped shape the first phase of the MCU, and that led to the team-up, The Avengers, in 2012. Alonso also executive produced the upcoming James Gunn-directed Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
Oh, I can't wait.
And recently pushed back The Marvels to November 10th, which will mark her final film project for MCU Studios. Marvel Studios. This news comes after reports last week of many MCU projects being hit with substantial delays to their release schedules. Disney Plus seems to have confirmed huge changes for the comic book franchise, as changed in the release windows of previously announced MCU shows to simply show coming soon. The original plan was to a wall-to-wall rollout of MCU movies and TV shows, with all of the projects of Phase 5 being given specific windows. The schedule has since come under scrutiny with the return of Walt Disney Company CEO Bob Iger, and it seems that many of the complaints about rushed CGI, overworked VFX artists, and tight deadlines have led to a huge shakeup in the speed that MCU projects are released in the future, which may have led to Alonso's departure. Reports are this year that we'll only be seeing two shows released, Secret Invasion and Loki Season 2, both of which look to have been pushed back compared to the first release windows as were previously announced. Marvel's original schedule for the multiverse saga suggested the entire 3 phases would be complete in around just 5 years. But when adding in Disney Plus TV shows to the movie output, it is easy to see why Marvel fatigue could be coming. Excuse me. However, Marvel president Kevin Feige does not see any fatigue incoming at this time. His belief is that as long as there is source material for the MCU, there will always be an audience wanting to be turned into movies and television shows. Whatever the truth behind the updates, it does seem that the future of the MCU is not going to be the never-ending stream of new content that we have seen over the last couple of years. Diving over to... Oh, that was good. All right. The comments section. Elizabeth Rice is bummed about the delays. Caught that pretty early last week and even wrote an article on Temple of Geek about it. Glad the VFX people got more time, but I am with you. And she's mostly sad that Echo and Secret Invasion are delayed. Echo's so cool in the PS4 Spider-Man prequel book, and I was really looking forward to seeing Olivia Colman in the MCU. We are as well, Elizabeth. Let's see. What is this? Oh, now my dad chooses to call me back. I left him a message at lunchtime. Hang on, Dad. I'll call you back. All right. Anyway, let's see what else we got. Just give us what you promise and win. It's not hard. Well, actually, you know what? If they're taking a moment to say this product is not the quality we want, we're going to stop for a second and we're going to figure this out. I cannot respect that. I really have to respect that. That's important. As much as getting MCU content is important, I think doing it right is equally important. So that's our top story for the day. On to Tanya. I'm going to lean out and make fun of her for yawning.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. We still love you anyway.
It was very tiring. Try to keep Juno in the bathtub. So
I know we had to wash the floof today because somebody decided to play in the mud.
Yes, she was not a good girl. We are actually comic checking this week on Secret Location. You'll have to find out on Wednesday. A couple people know where the location is.
It's the Tally Ho Gentlemen's Club over in
Stop it! Stop it! Oh,
what?
There's going to be a barber at FC3 giving free haircuts.
That's news to me.
That's news to me too.
Yeah.
Are you starting rumors?
I think he's starting rumors.
Okay, don't do that.
The first thing that will be cut will be his little ponytail.
No, Muser loves that little ponytail. So, catch us Wednesday night, Comic Chicks. Ann and I will be on location. Ow!
Ow!
The dog's nose was right in between both of our legs when you did that.
Oh, jeez.
So, the ponytail's gone.
Oh my God! Stop the presses.
I'm like,
that is a top story right there in and of itself.
I've been living under a rock. I have been actually still binging Buffy and Angel back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Yes. But yeah, so.
Oh, by the way, Heather Matarazzo fell for me.
Fell for you?
Yeah, see, there's the open gap on the wall right now.
Oh, I saw her sitting here.
Yeah, her picture almost fell off the wall this morning. So, it was hanging by like a strand of tape. So I pulled it down so that it wouldn't get damaged.
She fell for you?
She fell off, man. So I don't know if that's
She fell for you? Okay.
I'm not her type.
No?
I'm too dorky. She's too cool for me.
She's pretty awesome.
I miss her. Hi, Heather. Hope all's well. All right. So diving in from...
I couldn't believe how many people. We had like 14 people up there.
Well, they're all expecting a guest announcement.
Oh, is that what they were?
And we learned... We're
not
using the guest announcement top story because then all y'all disappear and we don't, what are we doing the rest of the show for? So yeah, we're pulling you in. All right.
Start sending us ideas for panels.
Yes.
And those that are willing to moderate said panels.
Because... Yeah. Don't just give us ideas for panels. Give us things that you would want to do yourself and possibly even run or moderate, or if you know somebody who would be really good. Like say, for instance, we'll just use the niche one, Lost Girl, and we'll see if you have a big fan that you have in mind that could run a whole panel about all of those particular characters. So don't just email me. See, I pointed to the right direction finally. Don't email me, but go to the website, go to FC3's website, and the application for panel submissions is there on that website.
Sean's sending me TikToks.
Sean should not send you TikToks while you're working.
I know. Where the heck is Sean?
He's
not online.
All right. So Willow creator clarifies season 2 future after a cancellation report. Willow is not excuse me, let me repeat that again. It is not completely down for the count, but it is also not coming back to Disney Plus anytime soon. Series creator Jonathan Kasdan released in a lengthy 2-page statement on his Twitter page, which is at John Kasdan, JONKASDAN, explaining the situation with the much-loved Ron Howard movie series. The truth is less splashy, he has commented as saying. According to saying. What's going on? There's Sean. All right. Multiple media outlets reported that Willow has been canceled at Disney Plus, and that while the show would not be returning with more episodes on the streaming platform in the near future, but the fate of season 2 remains up in the air nonetheless. Kasdan clarified that there is very much a future for season 2, which he referred to as volume 2 in his statement. Are we going into pre-production? He says, not right now. Does that mean we're never going to make it? Absolutely not, he said. The producer pointed to the fact that the other shows like Party Down, Atlanta, and Curb Your Enthusiasm all received new season orders several years after their original runs ended. Perhaps the one thing Hollywood has consistently been great at over its entire history is servicing the appetites, no matter how obscure, of its consumers, he added in a quote. And I have total confidence that if any appetite for more Willow persists, Disney, Lucasfilm, and this amazing cast and crew will satisfy it. So, with that being said, we hit you with the usual mantra. As we learn things, we will share them with you.
Mel does not do panels.
Mel does not do panels? I can convince Mel.
No, Mel actually will have her live Sunday show on the stage. So that's technically kind of like a panel.
That's a panel, Mel.
Yeah.
Just letting you know that right now. It qualifies.
So we're September 16th and 17th?
Yes, we are. So FC3 2023, September 16th and 17th of 2023 at the Total Sports Experience in Gates on Elm Grove Road. This year's guests include Charisma Carpenter, Julian Richings, and Karyn Parsons. And tonight, this is what you've all been waiting. Okay, that was loud.
I think they said psychotic earlier for me.
Yeah, but I really don't buy into that. All right. He is a television actor. He is a film actor. He's a pentathlon champion.
Woo!
He is a father, and sometimes he's a werewolf. His name is Chris Holden Reed, best known for his participation in the series Lost Girl, Underworld Awakening. He's also been in K-19, The Widowmaker, Gossip, and Vikings, and several others. The Frankie Drake Mysteries. He's been in a couple of episodes of Arrow. He's been in so many different things.
The Expanse.
He's been in Dark Matter. He's been in The Expanse. He has been in several things over a career spanning almost 30 years at this point, and he will be joining. Yes, he's also been in the Umbrella Academy days.
Yes.
And he will be joining us at the Total Sports Experience in Gates to meet you.
Susan's like, oh my FG.
I'm glad we were able to handle. Now we have one other contract out at the moment.
One contract that's still out.
One contract that's still out, and no further guest possibilities at the moment after that. However, things are still up in the air. As always, we may have something else. However, when that one contract is signed, we will have one more guest announcement, and we're expecting that to be in the next couple of weeks, maybe. What do you think?
Yeah.
The person in question is right now is on set filming, and that's why there's a delay. And we're not going to
say anything that
we're not going to say anything. We're not even going to hint at it. To make sure that if it does fall through, that we're not setting up.
It could be a she, it could be.
It's a wonderful person.
Yes.
Who's incredibly talented, and has some links to some historical figures in the entertainment industry. However, until we have something solid in our hot little hands concerning a contract,
we're going to continue to be cryptic.
We're continuing to be cryptic about that.
Sorry, Mel.
But once we have it, we will definitely share it. So that is it. We have Julian Richings, we have Charisma Carpenter, we have Karyn Parsons, we have Chris Holden Reed, and we have you joining us September 16th and 17th at the Total Sports Experience in Gates.
You're right, Mel. I'm not sorry. Don't be throwing names out because you're not going to get us to
seriously.
spill any beans.
Honestly,
Juno the Wonder Dog coming.
I am going to tell you flat out right now that there is nothing that this particular group of people online would even come close to guessing who it is we're talking to at the moment. There's just not a chance. Not a chance. So don't try, because I won't slip and say yes or no, because I'm not the Mark Ruffalo that I've been claiming to be. I've actually been in on all the guest announcements right from the beginning.
Yeah, he's actually been pretty good about not saying anything.
I am definitely damn good at it. I want a freaking cookie.
Would people stop guessing who we're possibly bringing in, because we're never going to get it, and we're not going to confirm nor deny anything.
Yeah, we're not going to confirm or deny anything at this point. So asking and guessing and asking for the same person over and over again, who I will tell you straight out is somebody we haven't even considered talking to. So no. All right.
Susan goes, when you said werewolf, I was like, well, he even threw a hint during the
I did
the panel
thing.
I
saw you smile too. That was the best.
He threw the panel suggestion out in regards to Lost Girl.
I said Lost Girl, and I saw you smirk a little bit. I'm like, haha, she got it. All right. So with that, my friends, that's everything we have for the show tonight.
Susan's like, I was wondering if that's why you said it.
If at this time you start making your way to our link tree and find the FC3 TikTok channel, somehow or another, at FC3 Official, I believe is what it is.
I have to re-sign in.
It's not, there's nothing new on it yet, but we're starting to work on a series that we are going to be using TikTok for. And it's the basics of
what to expect at the con.
What to expect, and when you're at a convention 101 kind of a thing.
It's like maybe so for first timers. It's like what to expect at the con for your children if you're going to supervise in. We touched on it a little bit a few weeks ago when we had an impromptu talk about how, basically how the sausage is made, how we go through the guest process, and how we build the convention to begin with. So we're going to give you a little bit of insight behind the scenes. You're going to get your peek behind the curtain, as it were. So not
find
much,
us.
But
hey, you never know. But you might learn something, or you just might be amused at some of the silliness that we do.
Susan's absolutely right. If you want to take a picture, get consent.
Yeah, absolutely.
Always ask.
Cosplay is not consent. So just because somebody is in a costume doesn't mean that you are going to take a picture of them whether you like to or not.
And 9 times out of 10, they're going to say yes, but you need to make sure that you actually ask. So we're kind of doing one of our little mini ones right now, our little PSAs.
So this is the kind of thing you can expect.
Oh, John Carton posted to Facebook today,
Batman John,
that it's con season.
Yes.
All the Axe body sprays do not constitute a shower.
Right. Hygiene's important.
Yeah.
All right, friends. All right, family. We love you. We miss you. We can't wait to see you again soon. So for Tanya, for Deanna, for Dan, for Ann, for Brian, for Sybil, for Andy, for Chrissy, and Tony, and a whole bunch of other people, we say have a great week.
Have a safe week.
Have a safe week. And we'll talk to you again next week. Okay, it's time to go now. Bye-bye.